Hi everyone, welcome back. I hope you're all well. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to make one of these kiwi slices. You could also do like an orange slice, lemon, lime, watermelon, but today I'm going to show you this pattern for a kiwi slice. So I think this would make a really cute summer earring. So to make one of these you're going to need some size 11 seed beads in white, black, green and a brown colour for around the edge. You'll need some 2 pieces of beading thread. I'm using 6 pound fireline. You'll need one piece that's about 26 inches long and another piece that's about 30 inches long. You'll also need your beading needle, and that's everything. So let's get started. So starting with your piece of thread that's about 26 inches, you're going to pick up 3 white beads and slide those down onto your thread, leaving just a few inches for your tail. And then you're going to sew up through the first bead to bring them together in a circle. So you have this. Now we're going to put one bead in between each of those, picking up one white and going straight through the next bead. Picking up one white, we're coming out here and going straight through the next one. And picking up one more white for this round. Coming out here, you're going to go straight through the next one, and because it's the last bead in the round, you then need to step up. So you're coming out here, you're going to step up into this bead above, so you're ready to add the next row. This time we're going to pick up groups of 2, still white beads, picking up 2 white, coming out of this one, skip over one, go through the next one. Picking up 2. Now we're coming out of this one, skip over one, go through the next one. And picking up your last 2 for this round, coming out of this one, skip over one, go through the next one. Like that, and again you're at the end of the row, so you need to step up, this time just through one bead again. So you're coming out the centre of that first group of 2. Okay, so this row starting with one black bead, and like I said, you're coming out the middle of that group of 2, you're just going to go straight down through the next bead, like that. So that black bead just sits in the middle of those 2 white beads. Now you've got this space here, you're going to pick up 2 white. Coming out of this one, skip over one, go through the next one. And then you're between another group of 2 again, so you're going to pick up 1 black. And coming out of this one, go straight down through the next one. Now picking up 2 white, skipping over one and going through the next one. This time picking up 1 black, coming out here and going straight down through the next bead. And final 2 of the round, picking up 2 white, coming out here, skipping over one, going through the next one, and stepping up into the black bead above. So you're ready to carry on with the next row. Okay, so now you've got this where it's alternating single black beads and then groups of 2 white beads. Now we're using all black for this row, so picking up your first black bead, coming out here, skip over one, go through the next one. So you're in the middle of one of those groups of 2, picking up one and going straight down through the next bead. Now picking up one, skipping over one and going through the next one. Same thing again, picking up one, skipping over one, going through the next one. And then you'll find yourself between that group of 2, so you're going to pick up one and go straight down through the next one. Okay, now picking up one, skipping over one, going through the next one. Again, picking up one, skipping over one, going through the next one. This time we're between a group of 2, so picking up 1 and going straight down through the next one. Okay, and now we're adding the last bead of the row, so picking up 1, skipping over 1, going through the next one and up into this one above. Pull that nice and tight, and you should have something like this. So for this row, you're going to be swapping now to your green beads, and you're going to be putting groups of 2 green beads in between those 9 black beads that are on the very top row. So we're coming out over here, you're going to pick up 2 green, skipping over 1 and going through the next black bead on the top row. Picking up 2, skipping over 1 and going through the next black bead on the top row. Pick up 2, skip over 1 through the next one. Pick up 2, skip over 1 and through the next one. So you need to do that all the way around until you get right round to here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 more times. So I've done that and I'm coming out of this black one down here. So you need to step up. This time you're going to step up through 2 beads. So go through both of those 2 green beads above. So we have this. Now we're going to be putting a single green bead in between all of those groups of 2. So this simple row. So just picking up 1 and going through the next 2 green beads on the top row. Picking up 1, coming out here and going through the next 2 green beads on the top row. Oops. Picking up 1, going through the next 2 green beads. Do that all the way around, so you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more times. And when you've done that and you've added your 6th bead, then don't forget to step up into the next single bead above, so you're ready to carry on. Okay, so now we're going to do groups of 2 again and going through those single beads on the top row. So each time you're going to pick up 2 green, skip over the 2 green underneath and go through the next single green bead. Picking up 2 green, skipping over 2 and going through the next single green bead. Picking up 2, skipping over 2 and through the next one. So again, you need to do that all the way around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more times. And once you've added that last group of 2, then don't forget to step up, and this time just through 1 bead. So there's that first group of 2 that you added. You're just going up through the first bead in that group of 2. So you've got this. So for this row, we're going to put single beads right down the centre of all of those groups of 2, splitting them in half, and in the gaps between as well. And it's going to be all green beads. So picking up 1, we're right down the centre of one of those groups of 2, so I'm going to go straight through the next bead. Now picking up 1, skipping over 1 and going through the next one in that next group of 2. Then picking up 1 and going straight down through the next bead. This time picking up 1, skipping over 1 and going through the next one. Then I'm in between that group of 2, so picking up 1 and going straight down through the next bead. So it just pops right in the middle of those 2. Now picking up 1, skipping over 1 and through the next bead. Picking up 1 and going straight through the next bead. Picking up 1, skipping over 1 and going through the next bead. Now picking up 1 and going straight down through the next bead. picking up one, skipping over one and going through the next bead, and now picking up one and going straight down through the next one. Picking up one, skipping over one, going through the next bead, now picking up one and going straight down through the next one. Picking up one, skipping over one and going through the next bead, and then picking up one and going straight down through the next one. Nearly there, picking up one, skipping over one through the next bead, now picking up one and going straight down through the next one. And here we are, this is going to be our last bead, picking up one, skipping over one. It's a tiny little gap here, but you still got to skip over one, go through the next one, and also up through the one above as well, like that. Pull that nice and tight, and now you should have this, and we're almost there for this half. So now we're just going to do one row of regular peyote stitch. So picking up one, coming out here, skipping this one underneath and going through the next single bead on the top row. Picking up one, skipping over one, going through the next one on the top row. Picking up one, skipping over one, through the next one on the top row. Picking up one, skipping over one and through the next one on the top row. So you need to do that all the way around, 18 beads in total. So you've done 4, so you need to do 14 more beads to get to the end of the row. And after you've added that last bead, don't forget to just step up diagonally above, so you're on one of these beads that's on the outside edge. So you have this. So now what you need to do is to thread your needle now onto your second piece of string, which should be a bit longer. I think I said about 30 inches for your second piece of string, and do this again. So you need to rewind and watch it from the start and make exactly the same. So you've got 2 of these like this, and then once you've done that, I'll show you what to do next. Okay, so you've got your 2 exactly the same, and your needle should be threaded onto your longer piece of string. Just make sure your needle right now is attached to the piece that's got the longest piece of string left. And we're going to add 1 extra row just to this one. So now you're going to be picking up your brown beads, and you should be coming out of one of these single beads that's on the outermost row. I'm picking up 2 brown, skipping over one and going through the next green one. Picking up 2 brown, skipping over one, going through the next green one. Picking up 2, skipping over one, going through the next green one. Okay, so you need to do that all the way around until you've filled in the whole edge with the brown beads and got that around to here. Okay, so then you should have this, and I've just stepped up through those first two brown beads, so I'm on the outside edge. Now you're going to take your other piece and hold them together like this. Now on this one, you ended on a row of single green beads, and you need to line them up with the single green beads here that are in between the brown ones. So just line one of those up and then they'll all line up. So I'm holding it like this, so this single green bead here lines up with this one here. Where I'm coming out of these brown ones, I'm going to go through that single green bead on this front kiwi piece that matches, you know, that lines up with it, like that. Now from here, I'm going to go back into the back piece through the next 2 brown beads. And now we're just zipping up all the way around like that. So just turn it around a little bit. So now you need to go into the matching green bead on the front piece again. So through the next one, and then back into the 2 brown beads that are next on the back piece. Like that. Okay. Now into the next green bead that lines up on the front. Always just make sure on this front one that you're definitely going through these green beads that are in the top row. Just keep checking that you're staying aligned with that. Like that, and now going through the next 2 brown beads on the back piece. And into the next green bead on the top row on the front piece. Now through the next 2 brown beads on the back piece, and so on and so forth all the way around until it's all completely zipped up. So you're zigzagging from the back piece to the front piece, making sure each time, because it's kind of pulling this way, just keep pulling it straight and making sure every time on this front piece that you're going through the next green bead on the top row. So I've gone through this one already, so it's going to be this one next. Whether that bead doesn't look like it's lined up or not, you need to pull it so that that's the bead you go through next. It might feel like you're pulling it all out of shape, but at the end, once you've gone through them all, it will all line back up. Okay, so go all the way around and then I'll show you how to tie off your threads. One final tip before you do that, before you zip it up, if you've got any of your tail threads that are going to get stuck in the middle where you won't be able to sew them back in, you can just kind of take the end of it and just poke it through to the other side, so you'll be able to weave that back in at the end. You don't want it trapped in the middle where you can't get to it. Okay, so I've gone all the way around and this is it, all closed up. So this is what it looks like. So right now you've got these 4 strings still attached. So if you wanted to attach this to an earring or something, the easiest way would be to be going through 2 of these brown beads on the top and just create a loop of beads connected to those. I think that'd be a really easy way to attach this. So to tie off your threads, you're going to thread it one by one onto each one and just tie some knots. I'm going to do it here on the edge, so my needle's coming out of this bead here. So I'm going to take my needle and catch the threads that are connecting the bead I'm coming out of to these brown ones. So my needle's, I don't know if you can see that, but my needle's underneath those threads catching them. Pull that through and go through that loop twice. Pull it down until the knot tightens and then move away through several beads before you cut your thread. And then you're going to thread your needle onto each of the other threads and do the same thing. So once you've done that, then that's your finished kiwi. So this is what they look like. So like I said at the start, you would be able to do like any kind of fruit slice that you wanted. I'm going to try lemon, lime, orange, pink grapefruit, watermelon definitely. So for the watermelon, that'd be really simple. You'd just have the like corally pink with some specks of black dots, and then maybe a row of white towards the edge, and then the outside skin colour. Orange slice or lemon slice might be a bit more tricky. You'll have to sort of make one of these first and look where you can put in the segments and that kind of thing. But I hope you've enjoyed this video and found it helpful and you're able to make one of these. These would be great for summer earrings. Comment down below anything else you'd like to see. Like this video and subscribe if you enjoyed to see more of my videos, and you can follow me on Instagram at Beading by Hannah. And the beads that I used for both of these are available in my shop, so I'll leave a link for that below. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time. Bye.